We are looking at team of the tournament, McAllister. As you can see here, 5'9", medium, 4-star skill, 3-star weak foot. Can play centre mid or cam. Got really good acceleration, bit lacking in the sprint speed, but look at the finishing, shot power, long shots, attacking positioning, his passing as well, and his dribbling. If he had higher agility and balance, he'd be even better. We have got an artist on him, and that's ready to boost up his agility and his passing. In terms of traits, nothing too crazy there. We'll talk about chemstyles, his pricing, what I thought of the card, and his best position, and much more on Footbin at the end of the review. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay and have a word from today's. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. Sponsor. Just wanted to add before we go in that this is on draft. I wanted to do it in draft because he's so cheap anyway that instead of just doing it in a rivals game, we'll just do it over 4 or 5 games of draft or how many games we have to play. We've already seen a couple games as it were, and that's basically why we've done it in draft. So we've got a bit of a better test in a different formation with him, and it just makes it a bit more interesting for myself and for you guys watching. McAllister, if we can find him. Left foot, and a lovely finish from McAllister there. Foden linking up the play as well. This ain't a bad card either, I have to admit. Lovely boost on him. Had a fantastic World Cup, I will say. And what a save there. How have we not scored? Gets past one tackle. Gets past two. A little cut back to McAllister. Takes a shot. Back of the net. Link up play between them two. McAllister to Foden. Foden back to McAllister. What a lovely play from the two of them there. Up, splitting them open. McAllister. Good tackle from Dodo there. So we are into the semi-final of draft, and I have been using McAllister the whole time, as you've seen from the team in a couple games beforehand. I found him very, very explosive in between the spaces. A little bit inconsistent with finishing, and that's down to his weak foot, I think it was. I can't remember exactly which one it was now. But this card, is for its price, is so good. The reason why we've done it in draft is, like I mentioned just beforehand, it's basically just to make it a bit more interesting. We find him here already playing that through ball. Gonna wait for him to overlap. He's definitely a box-to-box midfielder. If you're looking for an Argentinian that can play box-to-box, he's 100% your man, that is for sure. Very unlucky not to play him through again there. But that's why we've done it in draft, just to make it a bit more interesting, because I could put him in my normal team, make him look amazing, and then you don't really get a fair review, or we could try him in a different sort of situation and scenario, and really test how good he is. So we've got him driving through here. Bit of skill. Oh, look at that. Left foot, cross goal, bang! And that's a couple goals he scored by doing that. Waiting for our opponent to make a mistake, peel off, get the goal, and that is exactly what I like about this card. He is so good at finishing. For his rating, I thought he might be a little bit bad at finishing, but he's not. I don't really notice much problem, to be honest with you, with his acceleration or sprint speed. He doesn't feel slow at all. He does feel a little bit clunky at times, though. I don't know why. Maybe it's just down to his build. We'll have a look on Footbin, obviously, at the end. Right, counter attack, McAllister, straight away into transition. That's what I like about this card. So I'm driving through again, lovely touch in, try and drive past. Oh, very unlucky there. Trying to catch him out thinking we were going to cut back in, but we didn't. But you can see the transition into attack. He's kind of orchestrating our midfield for us. Why? Got McAllister driving through for us. There's a little dummy run at the moment. Can we find him? Not really. Does intercept though, great tackle. Oh, very unlucky to get Pele through. That is half-time. So far, so good from McAllister of what we've seen in this game in particular. I do like the card. I do think he struggles in certain transitions. If we were to look at his performances so far, there are a couple of things lacking with the card. He is good at scoring when he gets there. I do find him to be more of a cam than he is as an actual centre mid. He's got 16 dribbles, 15 complete. 1 shot, 1 on target. 17 passes, 12 complete. So as that role, he's doing really, really well. But I do feel like he is lacking a little bit. I definitely think he should be a cam behind 2 strikers or a striker. Because in terms of executing skill, he's really good. You can see here, we've got him driving again. Bit of an easy pass, but again, not bad control. A little layoff. Use him as a dummy run. Get the space. And wait to play it to him again if we can. Alice has got Salah clean through. What a ball. What a pass that was. We're going to get on the end of it? No, we're not, unfortunately. Just trying to find that space. McAllister on the ball. Bit of skill. Oh, right foot, and there it is. And that's what I was saying. That's what he's best at doing. As a cam, because he can finish, he just offers you so much. A little step over into space, shot across goal, and that's what we want to see from him there. 2 goals. Been a really tough game, and then we just got ourselves some space. Now our opponent's gone all out attack, no pressure. We get ourselves an interception here, driving. Interception. Allister. Oh, look at the ball through to Mahrez, and we haven't had another assist yet. We do intercept though. Back out. Looking for that space again. McAllister driving, finds Pele. He's going to turn a shoot. Off the bar! How do you score in this game? And we've got ourselves a goal just in time there. McAllister picking it up from deep and then driving into the space, leaving it up to somebody else. And that's what I really like about this card. For the price you're getting, you can't really complain, to be honest. He offers you so much. And that is the game. So we have managed to win the draft. And this is something I was trying to test out with McAllister. Could he do it in the top level or in a different situation than just my normal rivals team that I'm super comfortable with? I really like the card. Do I think he's the best card in the world? No. Do I think he's the worst card in the world? Definitely not. He's very, very good for what he offers in terms of prices. Let's go jump onto Footbin now. So we are on Footbin. It's got at 27,000. 16,000 is his cheapest price. It wouldn't surprise me if it becomes min price just because of how FIFA works. The only thing I didn't like about the card was his 3-star weak foot. I personally prefer 4 or 5-star weak foot players in the midfield. Is it a big problem? No, it's just personal preference. We had an artist on him that made him explosive thanks to Foot Draft, sorry. But I don't think he really felt that explosive. I think if you're going to look for a chem style, if you want to make him a cam, which I think is his best position, you're going to want to have a hunter on him just to boost up the pace and his finishing. If you didn't want to put Hunter, you've obviously got Hawk as well as Finisher or even Catalyst. But the thing I do like about the card is his agility and his balance for 5'9". Average body type, you don't really notice it too much. In terms of chem styles, people are suggesting Shadow, which I think is just to boost up a stat that doesn't really make any difference. If you were to put a Shadow on him when I find it, will it really boost up his pace or not? Oh, sorry, his defensive awareness or not? I don't think so, whenever it is. Where is Shadow? Shadow. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, his interceptions are the ones that lets him down. So if you got him on cut passing lanes, he's just going to let the ball roll through a lot. I do think the card's a good card. I do think it's good value. In terms of traits, we didn't have anything too crazy there. If you get him in front of goal, he finishes. That's why I think Cam is his best role, behind a striker or 2 strikers or having wingers to feed off. I found him to be really, really good and responsive in that place. But as always, if you have any questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. If you are new to the channel, consider hitting that like button, subscribing. Catch you in the next one. See ya.